Hey guys, today we're playing a game called Not Involved, and there are only currently 2 chapters out as of now, and I may post more chapters in the future if they come out. So, I believe this story is about a doctor who is going out to help people. So, yeah, let's just start. The game is non-linear. Your choice affects the ending of the story. Oh, that's cool. My friend, my dearest, it shall soon come to pass that I leave this stale world. Yes, I still reside in that same old town, and no, I'm not getting any better. Should you desire to meet with me for one last time, then I fear you must feel warm. For my time left in these barren wastes is little. We can visit by a warm? Okay. Yours, once more, and for the last, AMARI. P.S. I'm not mad about the skull. I know what you're thinking. Don't. It's AMARI. You think he'd do it for you? It's been like what? 13 years? And look at you. You've done fine enough without him. I mean, fine might be a bit generous, but you're not dead. Just let him tap out on his own. Don't waste a trip in a worm on this. Sooner or later, you won't be able to pay the toll. I have to. I won't forgive myself if I let him down again. Not like last time. That's a worm. Underground worms came into use not so long ago. For the modest price of just one memory, they'll carry you as far as the other side of the continent. Oh, just like the imagery is like really good. So they take memories in exchange for transportation. Okay. Fine. So what's it gonna be this time? It's quite a trip, so you'll need something of value, ergo, not a memory of AMARI. Failure, first potion, exam. I think failures are pretty important to have as a memory. Maybe you don't need the first potion. You have like, yeah, let's do first potion. You close your eyes, breath in, deep, and heck is this place? It looks like where a social life comes to die. Ah, the laboratory. The nucleus of scientific advances, and the resting place of romantic advances. Think. You act like you've never made Podio Maxima Curiositas before. It's only 3 ingredients to it. Which comes first? Alright, showtime. You've got this. You know it. You learned it. Now you just gotta put it into practice. The first 2 herbs can be anything out of the Cham family. What are they? Wee Cham, Mew Cham, Cabby Cham? There's probably more, but that's what I got right now. But the last one you toss in can't be from the Rujibi family. A lot of people are stupid and do it anyway. Don't be stupid. So for Rujibi, there's Z Cham, Kavar Cham, Myo Cham, Rio Cham, Blazer, Renoa, and Swaki. Wow, there's too many of these things, but those are the ones you put in last, I think. Oh, first take. Ooh, Rio Cham. Interesting. What's next? Then Swaki? Wrong. A second member of the Cham family will help enhance the effects of the first herb. Elseways, we'll just be making a glorified tea. Right, sorry. And do we take Swaki last? In no hospital of mine, the Swaki will only serve to nullify the effects of the previous herbs. You know this. Anything else of these leftover scraps will do fine. Oh, right. throw all the herbs into the mortar, crush them, and add a little spit to bind it. So, how do we do? With mixtures like this, you're liable to kill someone. You're not a student anymore. Everything you do here has repercussions, and you are rarely the one who pays the price for your mistakes. I'll make it correctly. You watch. Please, try and learn something. You were so close. Except for most of it. You missed most of it. Darkness, like a smothering blanket, falls over everything. What sounds you can hear seem like they're being buried alive, deeper and deeper. Nausea settles down into the base of your stomach. Oh, wow. And just like that, we've made it into the tunnel of the gross and squishy. Oh. My dude, are you okay? Your hairline's not looking too great. Okay. And all it cost us was a memory of that time you did that, something, or other, whatever. I'm worried I made the wrong choice. It feels like I'm forgetting something important. I hope, whatever it was, I won't need it anymore. I'm running low on memories anyway. If I keep on like this, it won't be long before I forget myself completely. Who I am, why I'm here. I'm kinda scared, to be honest. Well, this was your idea. Personally, I would have dropped my memories of AMARI a long time ago. It would save us both trouble. Anyway, your stop's coming up. If you're doing this, let's just get on with it. Man, I really hope we've seen the last of this place. Or at least smelt the last of it. Yeesh. It's the smell of rot. Most likely coming from those half-decomposed corpses in the distance. Their sad howls can be heard even from here. You didn't happen to spend the memory of where AMARI lives on a warm ride to the store, did you? Either way, we'll have to ask around if we're gonna find him. You can see an old man scowling at you from his porch. Down the way, and a skeleton tending to his field. Ooh, okay, so that's the man scowling, and that's the skeleton. Behind one of the nearest huts, you hear a man swearing profusely and a sound like a timbering tree. Let's check out the noise. The sounds of disagreement come from the other side of the hut. Coming closer, you can hear a gruff voice spouting profanities and the bending of large trees. As you round the corner, you come face to face with a... Holy crap, it's a living tree. Look at the size of that thing. Watch out, he's gonna step on you. Are we dead? The creatures stroll right on past you, paying you no mind. Yeesh, some quicker stepping might do you well in the future. You put a hand to your chest and breathe, taking a second to compose yourself. The yard before you is littered with fresh cut logs, enough to last a winter, and amongst the timber lies a man, well, most of one. Oh, sir, you okay? And what are you staring at, runt? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Could you tell me how I can find AMARI? Was that you yelling? Did that monster attack you? Are you out of your tiny mind? If he laid a finger on me, I would have built an outhouse with his carcass, and I'll make upholstery of you if you say something like that daft again. You think I wet the grass from a piece of glorified firewood? Get lost, before I show you what a real man acts like. He lifts the axe over his head and makes to swing at you. Yeah, he is grumpy, so I'm just gonna leave. What a civil old chap. Who next? Yo, old man, hello. The closer you get to the old man, the less friendly he becomes. Not that he ever seemed that friendly to begin with. His breath reeks of alcohol and tobacco, and every breath comes out in a wheeze. Sounds like this shriveled old raisin has some kind of lung injury. I guess it could also be asthma or even tuberculosis. Not that it matters. We're only looking for one parasitic meat sack tonight. Force of habit, I guess. The old man's face cracks and contorts into the nastiest snarl before you can even open your mouth. Ooh. So that's a new stench on the wind. Another one of the worm's maggots dragging his worthless self down our way. What a fool you is. Ain't you the least bit of shame? Giving those freaks a chunk of yourself just to get around easy? You looking to live your life so quick you don't mind you ain't remember any of it? Bah! Mark my words, maggot. You'll hate it yourself for it. When they done sucked you dry of all your notions and you ain't got nothing left to give, you won't even remember those words. But I figured they'll stick to you in the end one way or another. Damn slugs. You even know where they come from? What would you care? They could have come out the darkest pit of hell, and you still wouldn't think twice about it. Stupid maggot. What do you figure they even do with their memories? All hole up deep down in the dirt, just a wriggling and a waiting. I tell you what they're doing. They're looking to get us all figured out so they can come out the dirt and swallow us whole. They want to know how best days can catch us with our pants around our ankles. Crafty devils. See, they ain't so stupid as they look. They know we have been killed and cooked by dust if they try to come at us outright. They're waiting to get strong enough that they can take us all out statistically. And dumb folk like you is helping them along, you dumb stupid maggots. He spits at your feet. What a charming old man with such wisdom to give. As much as I want to see him yacht himself into a heart attack, we're here for AMARI, who surprisingly may be even closer to dying. Your call, but we didn't waste a memory coming here. Let's keep listening. As if all these dead-ons wasn't enough for us, but the like of you come a stumbling as well. I got half a mind to break you open for the buzzards. That's how I get the stain of your existence out of my mind. That's the memory I give up, seeing your dumb agony face. Matter of fact, the longer you stand here, the more itchy my knuckles is getting. Best you get whilst you still can. I'll be bringing the boys round to give you a walloping you ain't likely to ever forget, even with them giant slugs. So much wisdom, so much grace, but so little time. Bow out now, and maybe we can still find AMARI without getting cracked in the head with a cane. Just a thought, do what you will. Yeah, let's just walk right in. Well, those two were a bundle of fun. Third time's the charm, right? Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute? Ooh, that's cool. He looks from his work and turns to you. Good day, friend. You're certain that if he has skin and muscles on his face, he would be smiling right now. Okay, finally a nice person. Do you know how I can find AMARI? Absolutely. First you'll want to follow this road up until you see a house with a spire. Then you turn right and he'll be the third hut on the left. Okay? So follow up, go right, and then the third hut on the left. It's separate from the others, so you're out to spot it out. Alright. Give him my best when you see him. Thank you. That looks like everyone. We better get moving. AMARI can't wait forever. You follow the road, turn right from the house with the spire, and there it is, the third house on the left in the outskirts. As you make your way up to his front door, you notice all the shutters are closed. That's not like AMARI. You knock. Nobody answers. You knock harder. Under your fist, the door opens slightly. You entered by gently and quietly opening the door. You open the door slowly, letting gravity do most of the work. You don't make a sound. The hallway looks to be freshly cleaned. You follow your nose to a door at the end of the hall. You open the door and find yourself drowned in the stench of rot and decay. Oh no. Is this AMARI? AMARI. What are you doing? AMARI, put it down. AMARI can't seem to hear you. He just gnaws at the bird's stalk neck, staring blankly into space. Oh my fucking god. AMARI. AMARI? AMARI! AMARI! Put it down. Eyes wide, you're not alone. The voice comes from a dark corner of the room. You can't make out who or what it is, but you know it's there. Who's there? Chit chat, chit chat. Me. Who's there? Me. Wandering deeper into the darkness, you hear the chattering of teeth. The sound shakes the very walls of your skull. There on the countertop, you spot an empty birdcage, a small blue rag wriggling beside it. The chattering gets louder. It's coming from the rag. You take the cloth gently and rip it away. The chattering slows. Chit chat, chit chat. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened to him? To AMARI? What's wrong with him? Chit chat, that boy gone lost his mind. Chit, he ain't even speak a word to me. Not word one to a neighbor. Chit chat, who's that girl? Chit, you're scaring me. Girl? Poor little girl, Chit. She seems so frightened of me. Chit chat. Where is she now? Is she here? Hide, Chit, hide. AMARI, please. Chit, stop hurting them. He'll be here soon. Just stop, Chit. Please. Chit chat. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat. Where can I find this girl? Chit, famished. Chit, I'm absolutely famished. Chit chat. You drop down and dig through your back to find something the bird could eat. Well aware that this bird might just be stringing you along for treats. It sounds like AMARI. Okay, let's make a deal here. You can have all the tooth nuts in this bag if you tell me everything you know about AMARI. You get to talk and you get to eat. How's that sound? Tooth nuts, Chit. Famished, Chit. I do believe we have an accord. Alright, talk first, then it's all yours. You seen a girl walk up in there, Chit? Where? AMARI's house? Chit. Yes, sir. I seen a girl come walking in like she owns the place more times than one. Chit. Escort? Chat, maybe. Or family most like. She knows? Chit. She know. Chit. She knows what? She know. Maybe seeing the other bird get chomped gave this one some problems. I don't think we're getting any further with this guy. And I know for a fact that AMARI's not swooning girls and bringing them home. If he was, that'd be worth putting in a letter. Famished. Absolutely famished. Chit chat. Fine. You clear the dust from the windowsill and start laying out some tooth nuts out onto the wood. Tell me where she lives. What's her name? Can she tell me how to help AMARI? Tell me where she lives. Chit chat. Back to your shelter, Chit. In a narrow hut. The second floor will be the safest. I'll collect you there when it's safe. Alright, I'll go find her. Here, these are all yours. I'll see you around, I guess. You lay the last of the tooth nuts on the windowsill and begin walking slowly. Wait, something's not right about that thing. Birds that mimic don't know what they're saying. They're just making sounds. You can't actually converse with one like that. Not unless it knows what it's saying. You stare in silence as the bird crushes the last of the nuts in its teeth, bobbing its neck to swallow. It straightens its back, eerily human, and cranes its face slowly towards you. When it speaks, its voice has lowered. It's not mimicry. The voice it speaks in is its own. What are you? I'm a doctor. Why? No. When you step, you make no noise. So cold a room you have entered, and yet it grows no warmer with your presence. Tell me, doctor, why do you so shield your skin against the night air? Why do you hide your living flesh? I'm leaving. Thank you, and goodbye. You turn to leave, but are halted as the bird speaks again. His voice is no louder, but the sound crackles and distorts in the air around you. No, you're not. Your kind never does. You, walking squalor of rot and filth, with your hollow words and breath like putrefaction. You soil us. You forsake a forsaken land. Hail, vile creature of death. Hail, fate's false proprietor. Damn you. Damnation to maggots. Wait, please. What did I do? Release me, undead devil. You grab down hard on the bird's leg as he tries to fly away. He fights back hard, but you've got him. The realization that he may have been playing you for a fool the whole time is not lost on you. Tell me what I did and you can go. Just stop fighting me. Fiendish visage of rot and contempt. How should I trust a word from your putrid mouth? It was for the will of your kin that I was locked in that cage. You deceitful wretch, seek no redemption. None of your kind do. You seek only your own unearned rest, and damn the rest of us. You hold no altruism in your decayed hearts. You bid peace for yourselves and hell for the rest of us. You're a bird. You don't know me. Oh, have I yet to uncover some redemptive nature of yours? Folly. I'm a doctor. I help people. That's gotta count for something. So this then I smell is the stench of a savior? Tell me, O great and benevolent doctor, in your time in this town, whose bone have you mended? Whose illness cast away? Speak, pretender. I came across the country to help AMARI. I knew he was too sick to wait. I didn't have time for anyone else. Sounds like an excuse, but I helped you. No, I didn't help anyone. I mean, I think it's AMARI, but yeah. And in this decision, I am to find peace? What is one man's health to a dozen? How many have you forsaken to be here? And look, you've still come too late. You have forsaken one more. You're going back into the cage. Your anger grows with ever new insult, and you slam him back into his cage and bolt the door. Vile patron of hate, death befall you and all your kin. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have people to help. Not that it'd be worth changing your mind anyway. The bird stops thrashing around and stands firm in his cage. He straightens forward and unhinges his jaw towards you. You think there'll be another onslaught of insults, but it's not. I don't have time for this. I'll be back soon, AMARI. Just sit tight, okay, buddy? You look him once over. His eyes are somehow both completely vacant and filled completely with terror. There's little of the man you remember in him. Yeah, he won't run away on me. I hope that bird can't chew through a cage. No more nuts, it's fine. Alright, time to go. Let's find this girl. Closing the door behind you, you scan your surroundings. Off in the distance, you can see a crowd. They're chanting something, howling, cheering. It looks to be a fire that they've gathered around. And the smell of burned spilled meat replaces the very air around you. I don't think they're just roasting weenies on the campfire. No, I don't think so. Come on, we need to move. I think I can see the hut from here. Is that it? A rickety old two-story hut stands firm not too far away. Maybe. Let's go. A minute stature and incredibly fair physique are no match for that good old boy. He doesn't look all too bright. You could probably sneak past him. But if you're worried about him splitting you in half, you could try for another route. Do we trust him? I mean, I don't know, like, does the whole town hate me? Let's approach him. You approach the tall man. Excuse me, sir, could you help me find my way to... The man's eyes light up as he turns to see you, and a sinister smirk spreads across his face. Now, what's this now? Nagget's gone and brought himself right up to me. Don't worry, little fella. I'll take you right where you ought to be. Is this like... This reminds me of like Resident Evil 4, where all the villagers are like insane. His shadow grows over you as he licks his lips and chuckles to himself. Oh, okay, we died. We got burned alive. Yeah, let's just sneak past him. Or do not approach the man. We've decided that it's not worth the risk and resort to finding another way. You come up to the narrow hut. It leans like it could collapse at the slightest breeze. The windows are boarded. You find the front door, cautious of all the teetering lumber overhead, and knock. No reply. Go on, Dan. Put those butterflies to work and kick it down. You push on it, but it doesn't move, not even slightly. Like it's more deadlocked, it's barricaded. You knock harder. Still nothing. Wow, you are weak. Here, let's look around and see what we can find. There's gotta be a way in somewhere, right? Glancing up, you see a boarded window with just enough space in the sods for you to squeeze through. If you could reach that high up. Good day, friend. Need a hand? Oh, skeleton. What? Oh. I mean, a hand is about all he can offer by the looks of it. What happened to your legs? Ah, well, maybe you've noticed, but we're not very popular in town, dead people, I mean. They seem a little more on edge than usual today, though. Take old Izumir. Sure, he gives me a whack sometimes while I work his fields. And sure, he ripped my hand off a few days ago, but he's never tried anything serious. Not so serious I couldn't work, of course. Today he came up on me when I wasn't looking, screaming about death to maggots. I didn't pay him any attention. He often has himself a little tirade while at work. But this time, instead of a cane to the nog, he wrenched my neck back and kicked my spine in half at the hips. I crawled away, thinking some animal had gone and attacked me, but no, it was just him. I looked on as he stomped and spat on my legs. He stamped them with his cane until the pieces were too small. Then he dropped to the ground and started pounding them into the dirt. Wow, okay. All the while he was screaming, loud as I ever heard, and there was something different in him, something in his eyes. He didn't seem like Izumir. Something about a purge of the undead, death to maggots. Not unusual, but tonight he seemed feral. I hardly got away from him. Old Izumir. And the rest of them, they just have some kind of bloodlust. I've never seen anything like it. Did you see who they were burning in the square? Why would they do this to us? Well, that's not a hard one. These folks are simple, and hate is easy. To understand someone, or at least tolerate and respect it, that's tough. I don't think these people have it in them for that. I've seen them drive some folk off their land, some into the forest, and some of the unlucky ones got crushed or cut up and buried alive. What a way to spend eternity, eh? I figured I could shirk their wrath as long as I kept my head down and did right by people. Guess that's some egg on my face, yeah? Heh, stupid me. I know I did bad when I was alive, I own that, but I was given a chance to redeem myself. I'm not the same now as I was then. That's the point of this whole system, isn't it? To make up for it all? Yeah, I guess so. We were given a second chance, and it's not lost on us. We're trying. You, me, every other unfortunate walking the plains. We're doing our best. No one hates us more than us, and they don't get that. They just see a walking carcass with a history they don't even know. They just see the one glimmer of hope we have and take it away. And for what? I just want to sleep. 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 Why can't I sleep? Nothing you do is gonna make him better. Everything you do is gonna make him worse. We have more important things to take care of now. You can get us through the window. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But I need your help. Amari's my friend and he's dying. And the only person who might be able to save him is in this house. Can you push me up to the window so I can find her? Please. I don't know if he has much longer. Of course. I'll keep watch in case any of them come by. We'll get through this together, mate. I got your back. I always have my friends' back. Oh, that's really cute. With great effort, clearly missing the use of his legs, the skeleton sends you up to the window. The gap isn't quite as wide as you thought, but you still manage to force yourself through after emptying your lungs. Oh, we are small. You land gracelessly in a near pitch black room. At first, it's silence. Little by little, you can hear a massive footsteps begin to collect just outside the window. Looky, boys. This one looks like Izumir's property. Looking for a breather, skinny? Heh. Old man couldn't finish you, eh? Don't worry, me and the boys will set you right. More people seem to accumulate around the window. Some laughing, some snarling, some hooting, some hollering. Louder than that, though, is the skeleton's silence. Ain't no redemption for the likes of you. You know something? I reckon I know Izmir better than most of you. Did any of you even think to help him when his family left? Did any of you even notice they were gone? I did. I don't think he holds it against you. I do. Just keep after his field when I'm gone, yeah? I'll do you one better. I'll bury you in it. Alright, boys, have at him. That'll about do it. Come on, fellas. I hear tell there's one of them prancing around dressed as a doctor. Best we give him a checkup. Purge the undead, death to maggots. Their cheers and footsteps grow distant as they march away, like wolves on a hunt. Soon enough, it's just the silence of an empty room. But I never even asked his name. Well, bone meal makes for good fertilizer. That grows around here somewhere. Let's take a look. You dust yourself off and look around the room. This place looks to have been ransacked. That or a tornado had ripped through it. Chairs and tables lie broken and tossed. Shards of glass and splinters carpet the floor. You see the front door and the overturned cabinets that block it off. A staircase, just as much in disrepair and unsafe looking as everything else around here, is just ahead of you. If she be anywhere, she's likely up there. Should we call for her? I don't know. Yeah, let's go to the second floor. You take the railing and begin climbing the stairs, still reeling from what? Oh my god. Good God above. Is it dead? I'll give you a crisp high five if you touch it. You stretch out a shaking hand towards its hairy leg. You touch it, softly at first. Then you grab at it more confidently. It doesn't feel like you would have expected. Not furry or even slimy. Actually, it just feels like cloth and piping. I'm not buying it. Put your face in its mouth, then we'll be sure. It's fake, and a good idea. I hope she's alive for me to tell her that. Mindful of someone's hard work, you step over the spider and make your way up into the next floor. Really, it's just an attic. There are swathes of cloth that matches the patches of the spider, littered all around. A bed, a dresser, and a young lady scared half to death. Oh, hello. Are you the girl that was visiting AMARI? Go away. Please don't kill me. That spider's really cool. Did you make it? AMARI sent a letter for me, asking me to come see him before it was too late. I was too late. The bird in his hut, if it's a he, told me where to find you. She shrinks herself even smaller. No, it's okay. I locked him in his cage. He won't come from you here. He can chew through the bars. With those rotten teeth? Maybe? They're the right size for chomping, that's for sure. He's not here now, and he's not gonna be later. Do you know how I can help AMARI? Please, I really need to know. He needs herbs from the forest. I know the ones. That's perfect. Come on, if we hurry, we might make it back in time. Do you know the way? Yes. No, She shrinks herself even smaller. I can't leave. Why not? Because I'm ugly. I look like a corpse. They're gonna see me and they're gonna hurt me. They don't like corpses if they're not in the forest. Why do they only like corpses in the forest? They smell bad, they make people sick, they make people sad. A film of water rises over her eyes. And what do you think? I don't think they're much worse than the rest of us. All the adults around here think that corpses and maggots have no place with people. I heard them talking. They think that the forest eats what they give it, so they treat it like a trash can and send everyone they don't like in there. There's creatures that live in the forest, mean ones, hungry ones. No one survives long in there. No one, eh? Well, it's a good thing I'm a trendsetter, not a rule follower. Where do I need to go for AMARI? There's a clearing in the forest. It's guarded by 12 sycamore trees that circle it. If you look at the roots, you'll find the wolf moss. You can tell which is it because it's black with brown spots. There's Swaki there too under. You perk up in excitement. Under the rocks, I have some with me. Wolf moss, black with brown spots at the roots of a sycamore tree. What do I do once I have everything? Grind it up and boil it. How much water? The ratio is 5:1 for the water, moss, and Swaki. And this will fix him? It might. It's better than anything I could do. Thank you, Scylla. Oh, her name is Scylla? I mean, we know I got that, but yeah. Tell me more about what happened to AMARI. I've known him a while. He's a glutton, but I've never seen him hungry enough to eat a bird alive. Yeah. He made a potion. He said this might be a side effect. He really did try to warn me, but I thought he was kidding. I guess he meant it. I saw him a couple of days ago, and he looked really bad. He has so many birds, and he just kept eating them, biting off the heads, sucking on the stumps. It was horrible. There was blood and bones everywhere, and then he started yelling at me. He told me once that if anything happened to him, I should come here and wait for him to get me. I'm still waiting. We'll help him get back up to snuff, don't you worry. He'll come get you soon, I promise. You raise your hand to offer her comfort, but you recoil as you see how she shrinks away from your touch. Not the first gal to shy away from your hand, eh, Doc? Why are you here all alone? I've always been alone. It's where I'm comfortable, especially now that the front door's blocked up. I didn't always have to be so careful. It's different these days, though. Who did all that damage on the first floor? I did. You? Why? So nobody bothers me. I don't like being bothered. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Do you know anything about the Izmir? A little. He used to have a wife and 2 kids. She traveled a lot and he stayed at the farm. One time she left for a trip, and that was the last time I ever saw her. His kids went missing the same way. They just left and didn't come back. I always wondered if they got hurt or if they just didn't want to live here anymore. He has a skeleton that does his work for him now. Oh. The skeleton is really nice. He makes me laugh sometimes. Wolf, don't let her peek outside. I met him. He does seem nice. Yeah, Izmir drinks a lot. They all do. Especially when they all get together. One time, they all went in and drank for a whole week straight. There was a lot of singing and fighting. I don't think I'm ever gonna drink. That's all I know. He drinks and he has no family. Maybe that's why he drinks. Maybe. Thank you. Gift? You don't know her well enough for that. It's just creepy if you give it now. You want me to draw a pencil mustache on your beak? Help you live the part? Creep. I'm off. I'm sorry to put you through so much when you've already been through it. I just need to make sure Mari's okay. It's okay. I understand. Be careful. Oh, and the potion's probably gonna hurt a lot, so make sure you give him some painkillers before you give it to him. Noted. Stay safe, kiddo. I'll be back soon. Me and Mari, I hope. You make it back to the window you came from and slip out. The crunching under your feet as you walk offers a stark reality. Oh, it's really sad. Odds are, that'll be you before the night's over if you don't leave. You know that, right? I know. Whatever light reached down to touch the ground before is corrupted under the canopy of the forest. Nature is meant to be the very essence of life, though. Looking around, you see only the bastardization of it. The smell of raw has long since dissipated and been replaced by dew and pine. 12 sycamores, 12 sycamores. Maybe I should have pushed her to come with me. I'm literally looking for trees in a forest. What the heck? Oh no, the sound like my mother-in-law sitting on my favorite silk couch. Move slowly. Hopefully it was just a monster. You scan through the underbush, looking for whatever made that noise when you look down and find the ground laden with black moss with brown. You start fiendishly ripping it from the ground until... Wait, you're married? Well, technically I got an annulment, and whoa, look out! Let's try to talk? You drop the moss and raise your hand in surrender. I'm not here to hurt you. I just need this moss for my friend. He's really sick. I don't know how much time he has left. It's a giant freaking tree. Run. End. Village. Come. Take. Friends. Give. Nothing. Leave. Nothing. There's a balance to everything. Give and take. I need to take this moss and give it to my friend Amari. Amari, come. Amari, give. Then Amari, take. What does he give? Blood. I can't do that. My blood isn't human. It'll do more harm than good. Lie? Me? No. My blood just can't mix with living things. You lie, you die. You snatch the moss from the ground and it only just jumps out from under his foot, rattling the ground beneath you as it lands. You sprint back towards the village. The beast hurls accusations at you, but you ignore him and run. He's not so different from the villagers. I wonder what would have happened though if you did spill a few drops. Probably nothing, but maybe something awesome? Sneaking through the back alleys, you can hear men screaming coming from everywhere. You're tempted to cover your ears. It's a sound you wouldn't likely forget. Huts are on fire, and you can see shadows dancing in the flames. The smell of burning flesh from before has only become more intense and all-encompassing. Screams rise and are cut short. By the time you make it back to Amari's home, you waste no time locking the door behind you. Damn, the girl was right about the bird. Okay, Amari, don't worry. I just need to whip up some painkillers, then the medicine. Then everything's going to be fine. You swipe clean the nearest table and prepare everything you need. Okay, how did it go again? Oh, you don't remember? Strange, neither do I. You didn't happen to spend it on a worm trip, did you? It's okay, it's okay. I just have to. Oh no. Try to prepare the painkiller with what we have. See what I can do. It would probably be 3 ingredients, right? That sounds right. The first one has to be Rio Cham, then Z Cham. The last one is anything but Swaki. Are you sure? I mean, I guess so. You grind it all up in the mortar and add some spit to bind it. This better be right. A bad mix won't kill him, probably. Okay, I have everything. Wolf moss, Spocky. I just have to grind it up and bring it to a boil. What did she say the ratio was? 5:1? Uh-oh, I don't think that's enough moss there, Doc. Crap. It'll have to do. Hold on, Amari. I'm almost done. You start finalizing the concoction. Just a little more, just a little more. Come in. Oh wait, they can't hear me. Do you want to get it? Amari. Please, no. You in there, Paul? A little birdie told us that you've got an infestation. We'd like to set those pests running for you, free of charge. Do you think they have snacks with them? My tummy's making grumbles. Amari, you'll want to let us in. We're cleaning house tonight, no exceptions. I'm giving you this chance because I hate to knock down such a nice looking door. Not the door, they'll let in a breeze. Who is this voice? Shut up. Amari, drink it. Painkiller first, then the potion. Amari? Well, I gave you a chance. And such a lovely oak door. Alright, so that was not involved up to chapter 2. And yeah, I love the story. And like the characters are really good too. And yeah, I'm excited to check out more of this game in the future. So drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. And I will see you guys next time. See ya.